Kids, welcome back. Another beautiful day on whatever river this is. I should probably know that since I live a mile away, but that's okay. Nobody around for miles, which is nice. It's Friday, took the day off today, and we're gonna maiden the Genesis. I built this last winter. This is the first time it's getting wet, aside from testing in the kiddie pool. So what we've got, nothing fancy. We're gonna run dual 3S in parallel. So it's gonna be a 6S boat, 6S XT90s. I put in dual Racing cooling fans they use for RC cars because I just like to have that extra assurance. We waterproofed our receiver, which I did double check the failsafe. Everything's good. Servo's good, locked down. We have a hull input here going to this guy, going to the motor, then out. And then we've got the rudder input going to the ESC and out. So we have two outputs here. We've got the deck cam on, everybody's copacetic. So what we're gonna do now, we've got an interesting situation. I'm sorry if you can't hear the cam, because it is pretty breezy. The river flows this way, but the wind is blowing this way. So chances, I mean, it actually looks like it's going that way today. Really bizarre. So it's a crapshoot. If it poops out over there, I'm probably swimming. If it poops out over there, because what's nice is when it's calm, if it poops out down there, I just wait a second. It'll eventually come down to here. I go out there and get it. But we're going to take it a little bit easy. I've never driven, I've had a lot of catamarans, RC catamarans, but I've never had one this narrow. So I'm not really sure what to expect on handling. I did bring two sets of batteries, both of them the exact same batteries pretty much, all four. So the first pack, I think we're just going to drive reasonably light and just make sure the water lines are cooling and all that good stuff. So let me get the batteries in here, everything's sealed up, and we will be right back. Hey kids, here we go. Everything is hooked up, batteries are in, tape is on the hatch, everybody's copacetic and happy. Props rotates, that's a plus. Right, left, everything's good. We're gonna start our deck cam. You know, it's always funny. I always say I'm gonna take it easy and I never fucking do. So but I'm gonna try to, because I don't know how this thing's gonna handle. All right, deck cam is going. Let's see what happens. All right, we need to change the steering already. Little choppy for this small boat, I guess. All right, I only did about half speed right there. Very choppy for this little boat. Whew. That's about quarter throttle. Steering sucks. Need to change that. Let's make sure everything's okay on the steering. It's already maxed out. All right. So I got those trim tabs on there. We might have to lower those for this condition of water, but let's try it out. Need to adjust our steering before we run the next batteries. Can't keep her on the ground. So next set of batteries, we're going to move. I want to make sure water's coming out of our coolant. We're going to move the batteries forward on the next run. And we're going to change. Yep, water's coming out. Oh no. Guess I'm going swimming. Be right back. All right, kids, I've decided it is just too fucking choppy for this boat. I mean, it's pretty bad, pretty windy. It's catching wind under the tunnels. Plus, I did not bring the right Allen wrench to adjust my strut. The strut's way too high. It needs to be way lower in the water. That's why we keep jumping and cavitating. And it's choppy, but it's not like it shouldn't be jumping that bad out of the water. So the hull definitely needs tuned. Not a big deal, but So just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and run out the batteries and just play lightly, and just so I don't have to discharge them when I get home. And we will, I'll just throw it on the back end of the deck cam there, and you'll see that video here in a second. Talk soon. Bye.